And you know, I said kind of dominant, but he's been incredibly dominant. He's 10-6 in King of the Hill, 4-2 in his 1v1 games, 2-1 in the set. And you know that RazzeR has to take this if he wants to keep complexity alive.
Javi didn't carry the same load he did last season with those 66 total games, but did improve on his win rate at 64% in his head-to-head play.
So both of them taking a moment.
You see RazzeR there checking his right hand, does that a lot. And Javi opens up, Bandit in the back. RazzeR responds with a Mega Minion.
Bandit meets the Dark Prince on RazzeR's side. Javi's going to need to drop a unit on the ground.
And Ewiz does pick it up. Lightning gets through. Ram Rider opposite direction. Dark Prince might not escape.
Wow. That mechanically was so perfect. And Javi right there giving a little kiss. He knows he just got away with one.
That was absolutely wild. First minute down, Icewiz does get a shot off. Bar barrel for bar barrel. And again, Javi drops that Bandit, applying pressure in this right lane. Giant snowball. That Bandit doesn't quite get off a dash.
Ewiz will be enough. Turn may want to create a counter push. He may just let it go.
RazzeR looking like Royal Giant Icewiz again. Javi going with Ram Rider, which overall, Ram Rider in head-to-head play has a 40% win rate on the season.
And this deck usually has P.E.K.K.A in it, which is a great way to get some damage on the Royal Giant. I don't want to use the word counter because I don't believe it is a true counter to the RG.
And not quite enough for P.E.K.K.A yet, so instead Ram Rider at the bridge to slow him down, but Dark Prince comes in, and Ram Rider does not connect, while RG is going to town on the top right.
Yeah, that Ram Rider actually focused on the Mega Minion as opposed to the Royal Giant in the beginning. Now, it did end up snaring the Royal Giant, but those hits came in, and they did a lot of damage to Javi's right-hand tower.
Icewiz cycled again in front of King Tower on the right-hand side for RazzeR, behind the Royal Giant, applying pressure now. And here we go. P.E.K.K.A does come down this time. That Icewiz, though, slowing it down.
Yeah. And even with the P.E.K.K.A there, you know the Icewiz is always going to be behind it. RazzeR taking massive chunks out of Javi's tower. And this is why I said it's not a counter. Look at how much of a hard time that P.E.K.K.A is having getting to tower, getting damage in on the Royal Giant.
No big mistakes here, and this should be RazzeR's game. You see Javi taking a big sigh. He knows this was a tough spot. Down to 12-14. RazzeR does need to get a little bit more on tower, not quite in lightning range yet.
And this also adds to Javi's workload on the day. If Fnatic does end up taking this match, he now has to dive into his 1v1 deck pool because it's almost confirmed that Javi will be the head-to-head player that hops into 1v1 for Fnatic.
So here we go, Bar Barrel keeping that Baby Dragon high. Royal Giant does come in. Ewiz, Ram Rider trying to slow the Royal Giant down, do anything to stop that one big hit. Lightning comes in, that's gonna be it. RazzeR does it again, another King of the Hill sweep. We're going to 1v1.